Hi everyone, you are missing two primaries according to traditional color theory to get a secondary color, but you ended up with muddy color instead of a vibrant mix. You follow the basic rule, but what if I tell you there is more than just basic rule in color mixing? Today we are diving deep into color theory in watercolor for beginners. This is the part 2 video of how to mix colors to get that vibrant results and avoid muddy results. In part 1 I have covered 2 important color theory. If you not yet watched, I suggest you to watch part 1 video to understand this section better. Today in part 2 advanced, we will be covering the split primary or double primary color system. Then we will look on how muddy colors are made by mixing colors without knowing this, and finally how to prevent them. By the end of this video, I'll be sharing 2 bonus tips on how to fix if you accidentally mixed muddy colors. First up, split primary or double primary. These systems help you mix a wider range of colors with just 6 primaries. We have 2 versions of each primary colors, a warm and a cool. This gives us 6 colors in total. A warm red like cadmium red hue, and a cool red like alizarin crimson hue, a warm yellow like Cambodge yellow hue, and a cool yellow like lemon yellow hue, a warm blue like ultramarine, and a cool blue like turquoise. The double primary system is similar but allows for more control over color mixing, ensuring you achieve the cleanest, most vibrant mixes. Now you know the importance of double primary. Before heading straight to mixing the primaries, let me remind you of complementary colors once. Complementary colors sit directly opposite each other on the color wheel. Complementary color pairs on the color wheels are: yellow is opposite to purple, blue is opposite to orange, red is opposite to green. When placed next to each other, they create strong contrast and vibrancy. When mixed, they neutralize each other, forming muted or grayish tones. Why colors turn muddy when mixing opposite temperatures? When you mix a warm color with cold color, the temperature difference can cause the colors to cancel each other out, creating a dull or muddy result. Warm and cool colors have different bias. Warm colors have yellow or red bias, whereas cool colors have a blue bias. Cool yellow leans towards green. Warm yellow leans towards orange. A cool red leans towards blue. Warm red leans towards orange. A cool blue leans towards green. Warm blue leans towards red. Now you know that every primary colors are biased, wanting to lean towards their neighboring secondaries. As a beginner, you mixed colors and ended up with a dull, lifeless mess. That's muddy color. Muddiness happens when too many pigments mix together or when you mix a complementary colors without enough control without knowing. Let's create bright orange. Usually we mix yellow and red, but in split primary, it will be different. Let's break it down. Here we are using lemon yellow hue, which is a cool yellow with a subtle blue undertone leans towards green. We are pairing it with cadmium red, a warm red that leans towards orange or yellow. Now here's the problem. Knowing the color theory, complementary colors cancel each other out when mixed. So when you mix a yellow that leans towards blue with a red that leans towards orange, you actually combining pieces of opposite colors. That's why the result often turns dull, muted, or even muddy instead of bright and clean. Now I'm mixing Cambodge hue, a warm yellow leaning towards orange, and cadmium red, a warm red leans towards orange. Because both leans towards orange, you get a beautiful, clean, vibrant orange. No hidden undertones are fighting each other here. Both wants the same thing. Let's start with green. Now let's try mixing Campbell's hue, a warm yellow with an orange base with turquoise blue, yellow tint leaning towards green. So when you mix a yellow that leans towards orange with a blue that leans towards green, the color mix will be of duller, more olive, sometimes even muddy. Campbell's hue wants to go towards orange and turquoise wants to go to make green. Because there are underlying orange versus blue complementary conflict, here the pigments cancel each other out just enough to kill the vibrancy. Now we will mix lemon yellow, a cool yellow with a blue undertone leans towards green, and turquoise blue, a cool blue that leans towards green with a tint of yellow undertone. Since both colors are cool and already leans towards green, they combine effortlessly to create a bright, vibrant green, perfect for fresh grasses, tropical leaves, or spring seeds. Now, let's move on to violet, a beautiful but tricky color to mix cleanly in watercolor. Now, if you try to mix cadmium red, a warm red that leans towards orange, with turquoise blue, a cool blue that leans towards green. Cadmium red wants to make orange, whereas turquoise wants to make green. Mixing up them, you will end up with muddy color. Orange is the complement of blue. So is red complement to green. So instead of blending smoothly into violet, you get a disordered brownish purple or gray. Now we are going to mix Alson crimson red, a cool red with blue undertone leans towards violet, and ultramarine blue, a warm blue with red undertone leans towards violet. As they lean towards each other, together they can make a rich, clean violet or purple. To avoid muddy colors, use colors with same temperature when mixing. For bright and clean colors, mix cool blue with cool yellow for a fresh green. Mix warm yellow with warm red for vivid orange. Mix a warm blue with cool clean for a deep, bright purple. Avoid mixing primaries with complementary undertones. Till now, if you still didn't get about color mixing by undertones, I got it. This small step can save you from mixing muddy colors just by arranging your color palettes according to undertones. Yes, you heard me. Watch the full video on how I sort out my palette. What if you accidentally still made muddy colors? Have you give a thought on how to fix it? Then, if your mix is too dull, check if you accidentally combined warm and cool colors from opposite temperature ranges. Adjust your mix by shifting towards one temperature. If it looks too brownish, add a bit of dominant warm or cool color to bring it back to life. This is a complete guide to split primary color theory in watercolor. Let me know in the comments what's your biggest struggle with color mixing, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more watercolor theory and techniques. Take care, bye bye.